and I'm watching the telephone pole right directly on the corner in the back. We were getting close, but we were going to make it. Then the wheels came off of the tar.
Ay, ay, ay.
Fucking word.
At 1:35, I could hear him.
She didn't sleep good last night.
No, I did not. No. Don't ask me why. I had no reason not to.
Did, so that's important. I got to stay awake. So why didn't she bring us in?
I don't know.
She brings me through the woods. Alice, you're killing me.
Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we can throw it and drive. With the radio so loud they can hear us from now. Nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll.
Figured I'd take a minute and show you around the homestead for tonight. Jeez, look at this. You never know what you're gonna get with an RV, right? One day we've got the beach, the oceans at our back window. Another day you got Christmas trees and a mountain, and it's just, you can't beat it. We did pay the price coming in. I will tell you something. We had two things that could have really ruined our day today, and the stars were lined up in our favor. We took a break a little later than I would have liked. And I like to take breaks and check things, because anybody that thinks stuff doesn't happen, they're kidding themselves. And I looked at the front landing gear on the trailer. And I said, oh boy, we forgot to put the landing gear up after we took out the blocks. So they were up about maybe 3 or 4 inches. And we did our pull test and didn't finish putting them up. We could have very easily have bent those, and it didn't happen. So that was the lucky thing number one. The lucky thing number two was on this road coming in. I did something I shouldn't have done. I don't know if it's going to be in the video or not, because it would just be the dash cam footage. I'll have to find it. Fucking word. Just fucking made it. I should have let her go. That's my bad. That's my bad. We had a shop. Would be a right-hand turn coming in. I committed to the turn, and then a car came up. And instead of stopping, waiting, letting the car work their way out, which I thought I kind of had her trapped a little bit, but I don't think I did. I think she could have very easily got out of this. I could have gone deeper into the corner and brought it in, and I didn't. And as I'm watching the car in the front, and I'm watching the telephone pole right directly on the corner in the back. We were getting close, but we were going to make it. Then the wheels came off of the tar and went down, and when it did, the trailer went in. I stopped and I looked at it where it was, and it looked like, oh boy, I think the wheels are going to come back up onto the tar and straighten this up. Otherwise I got to back up into traffic. So I gambled, and I went forward slowly, and I went as far as I could past the car, and we made it. Yeah, see, I was going fast like him. How are we looking over there?
Good, good.
I can see our tire marks right there. And that was cutting it just a little bit. Sheer luck. Sheer luck, because this thing rocked over. I don't know how that didn't hit the telephone pole. So this could have been a very disastrous day, and it wasn't. we were lucky twice there, and look at how lucky we are now. And we won't have a problem getting out of here in the morning. So, piece of cake. Welcome to morning, everyone. Boy, we're up bright and early this morning. We're watching the sunrise. Sheep are down there doing their thing. That's where we left them last night. They were mowing the lawn. Look at the sun is hitting the mountains over here.
I saw it hitting right over there for us.
And it's hitting over there. So there is a benefit to getting up early. It's just about 6:30.
Yep.
And we are very close to being ready to take off because we didn't do that much. We didn't take that much apart. Look at this. It's like a manicured lawn.
The cows are way over there.
This is a picture out of a book or something.
I know. It's really pretty. There's 12 sheep.
I'm sorry, what's that?
There's 12 sheep.
12 sheep.
And
we have too much time on our hands counting sheep.
There's cows over there.
Yeah. Oh, I should go down there and tell them that joke. Cows and people from Wisconsin really appreciate that cow joke, but I'm going to let it go. That is not our harvest host, by the way.
Nope.
Although he might live over there, I don't know.
You know what? That looks like his truck.
It could be.
That looks like his SUV, that white one.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe that is his house. But the business is right down over that hill, which we'll see on the way out.
Yep. We're going to go turn it around and go back down the hill.
Yep, we took advantage of the sun. I shouldn't have used that battery because, of course, I missed the sun actually coming up.
That's all right.
It is what it is. We got to see this come to life. I'll put a little tidbit of it in.
Yep.
I think that's it. I think we're pulling out.
Yeah, we just
It was a good stay.
Oh, it was. It's quiet. Although there was a dog around. He was around for a while.
Last night, but he didn't bother us.
No,
he was way off. His voice just echoed.
At 1:35, I could hear him.
She didn't sleep good last night.
No, I did not. No. Don't ask me why. I had no reason not to.
Did, so that's important. I got to stay awake. All right, let's
go.
Let's go. Let's go get this thing turned.
7:02.
7:02. Let's get this turned around.
Yep. to our next destination, which is Harbor View Circle RV Park, I think it's called.
Harbor View.
Harbor View is correct. Harbor View Circle, but I'm not sure if it's a resort or not. But
In 1.5 miles, turn left on Evergreen Drive.
Alright. Yeah.
yeah, I knew that was going to happen.
That was, yeah, a
Okay.
low branch.
Video protected.
Alrighty.
That was a low branch.
We are almost there, I believe. Well, we're going on to...
Evergreen Drive.
Turn left on Evergreen Drive.
That's right here. Right
It'll
here.
give you a lot of... Right here?
Yes.
Jeez. Oh. Yeah, baby.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on Pine Street, then take the first left.
Wow.
Yeah, that snuck up on me. But at least we didn't go past it this time.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, that's a
All
tough
right,
one.
so the next one I think you're going to take
Okay.
Pine Street. This is Heritage Lane.
So the road's not bad.
No, just going to take your time.
Yeah, but you can't get over because these limbs are too low.
This is not it either. You got to keep going.
Well, if you just look here, there's
Yep.
two more.
Rustic
Rustic.
Park. And then we're going
Park.
on Pine Street.
There are some potholes, but you can avoid
Turn
most
right
of
on
them.
Pine Street, then take the first left.
We haven't
Okay.
even gotten there yet.
It's right
This
here.
is Park. No?
No, this is it right here.
Okay. Sorry, I stand corrected there, Gorman. Hopefully we don't meet anybody. Gotta go over the grass a little bit.
Yeah, not too bad. I can live with that.
Not too bad. Alrighty.
Video protected.
This is the way into this
I
thing.
guess so. He wants to say, where's this guy going? But he has a camper. He must be going down to the campground down here. Ain't gonna fit in there. You watch.
What's that road right
Turn
there?
left
I
on
know.
eastbound
I
Type
don't.
Drive.
I don't know. I saw that going down the other road, but I didn't think we were going down. I thought we were going straight that way.
So why didn't she bring us in
I
on that
don't
road?
know.
She brings me through the woods. Alice, you're killing me.
Ebb
It's
tide.
a tar road.
It's a tarred road, yeah. We didn't even have to be on this road. I'll check that out.
My God, that was ridiculous.
You got some. No, you can go. I'm gonna find out where that road is.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a reason why we can't go down that road. I can think of reasons why we shouldn't have been on that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In 1/2 mile, arrive at 15 Harbor View Circle.
That's
on
why
the
I
left.
was questioning our way in. It's like it's off of this, and it wasn't. It's off of
No.
this.
Nope. A 1/2 mile. It looks like it's on the left. Is that what she said?
Kind of looks like it's on the right, but we'll find
No.
out in a minute.
Okay. Yep.
Let
Come on,
this
bud.
guy go.
Yep. Nobody behind us, so he should be the one going.
Oh, friendly guy.
Yeah, right. gonna be right there.
It's a golf cart. It should be. It's got to be close. You seen a golf cart?
Yeah, I think
There's
you gotta
the
go
sign.
left.
And what do we need to do here?
Right here, it's right here. 1,000 Trails.
Okay.
It's right there.
This is it
Yeah,
here,
Harbor
not here,
View.
because I'm looking at
No,
this.
the Harbor View Campground, right there.
right.
It says
In
1,000
1/4
Trails.
mile, arrive at 15 Harbor View Circle on the left.
Not big enough entrance. I'm betting that we came down a road that we didn't have to, and this would have been a much
Yeah,
less stressful way in.
You're going over, okay. Alrighty, so
Let
we
this
shall
guy
see.
go.
Yep.
Find the office.
Video protected.
Yep. Thank you.
Figure this out.
Oh, yeah, there's another one. See if that
Check
can't
in
that way.
to the right. Okay.
And that's a long one too.
Yeah.
So we need to come over here to the right.
Arriving at 15 Harbor View Circle on the left.
Alrighty. I guess you can stay right here.
Yeah, I think we'll just park it right
Yep,
here.
here.
Go in and see what's what and
Yep.
who's who. This way here, we're not in anybody's way.
We just checked in. Very friendly people between the girl in the office and the guy who's going to take us to our site. We have a pull through, and if we don't fit with the truck there, he says he's got a spot for the truck right there too.
Yep.
That's cool. That's a long way. It's not a very big campground. I think it's 144 sites compared to some of the places that we have been.
Just need one spot, right?
Just need one spot. There's all kinds of campers here, all sizes too.
He's very confident that we'll get in.
Yeah, he is. Just get bumps.
Because we usually get, I don't know if that thing's going to fit.
You know, he's sorry. He goes, you're very long, but
Yeah. He's got a place for our truck if it doesn't
Yep.
make it in the site.
he just went in front of that dumpster. There it is.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was going to swing wide at the dumpster.
Yep, and he did. Okay. So that's what you gotta do, right?
I want to see where
Yeah.
we're going first.
He wants you to go that way. We gotta go that way. We gotta go down there.
Okay. Always a challenge.
Always, always. So we need to go down that way. Wow,
I'm thinking that's our site right there. What's the number of it? 38?
38. going right there. And there's a pavilion. How easy
Okay.
is that? Alrighty.
All right, you might want to get out.
Okay.
You
Yes,
might want to
I
get
just
out.
heard you.
Check things.
Okay. I'm going outside.
Yep, watch your step.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So here. Okay. All right. That sounds good. That sounds good.
There's your hookup right here.
Yep. Alrighty.
Thanks, Bo.
Thank you.
What are they saying? I can park there?
So that,
What do they say? I can park over here?
right here by that building, right there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You're gonna come out and back up again?
Yeah, straighten
Okay.
out.
I'm gonna let you know where the
Yes.
Alrighty. Gonna see how he comes back here. Okay. Bring it over this way. Okay. Hang on one second. Yeah, you're good over there.
So we
Yes,
got
sir.
plenty of room to open up over here.
Yep, I see that.
Water's not a problem, sewer's not a problem, electric's not a problem.
Right,
Hi.
look. Hi. So you can come back a little bit if you want to.
Oh, yeah. Well, we gotta leave room for the car,
Yeah,
which
right.
the car could park right here. I can come back. I think the truck can be right in with us.
Yeah. But you don't want to go too far because, the
I
road.
think the road's out here.
Yeah, right.
So I can come back in here. I'm almost off the road out there.
You are.
So electric's a non-issue.
What's that?
This is a non-issue. I'm just going to get closer to it, and water's not a problem. So let's go back like 3 feet or something and take a look at where the truck lands.
Okay.
Good day, everyone. Today is the day before we leave. Actually, this has been a pretty good stay, don't you? When you say this is a good place to go to.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
We're working on our way home, right? You're on our last leg there. You're coming up with our RV trip wizard plan, which is a challenge at times, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And I'm working on our next video, Magnolia Beach. You're not going to want to miss that one. There's some important tidbits in there that's going to help you extend your stay over there. It rained hard yesterday. I'd say 90% of the day. So we couldn't get anything done outside. Today we need to get that car, Max, up on top of Rhodey. And right now, I'm looking out in the yard and I'm seeing a little sunshine. This is our opportunity because it's going to start raining again today. So I'm going to go out and show you around a little bit. We haven't done much, and it's a very short stay over here, so I figured I'd take you around. Yeah, that's the sun. I'm loving that. Rhodey's here, and you know what? I do want to get my ladder and make sure that that eagle is still tight up there. Boy, I'd hate to lose that, but let's just take a quick walk around here. So we're right near a pavilion. We got the park here. We got everything that we own in our spot. They did say to me, you can back over here. But when I looked at it, I didn't know if they realized it, and they didn't. Joe, who helped us, very nice guy, they got a culvert pipe right there. And we'd be just about on it with our back wheels, so I opted not to do that. But I don't have any complaints here. This is a nice spot, and you know, we're in on an angle. And Joe said that's not a problem. He said, you're good. We're happy. We took a bike ride around and put the bikes up before it rained yesterday. It's just one of those stops. We haven't had much rain. We've been really lucky. But they're secure and ready to go. We're in good shape. So I think we'll get that truck started up, build up air pressure, and get her ready to go. Looks like I got a branch up on the back there. Scully, he's ready to go. He's gotten a lot of attention while he was here. My big thing is to beat the rain, and right now we've got a nice little break, so let's go and get that done. The sun popped out a little bit, and it warmed up. Didn't even need my outside shirt anymore, so we took that off. Skull Man is ready to go. He's had enough over here. He got bored. I'm looking down here where we parked the other day to take the car off, and I kind of see someone parked where we took the car off. So we might have to find a new spot over here in the parking lot, but it's big enough. We'll find something and get her done. Right away, we're done. Everything went swimmingly putting up the car. No problems whatsoever, and we didn't get any rain. This is like a bonus day to me.
Yeah.
I am not trusting those weathermen anymore. We should have been swimming already today, right?
When I checked at 7 o'clock this morning on the app, it said it's going to be cloudy all day. Chance of rain starting around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, there was a little partly cloudy mixed in, but just a little bit. Then it went cloudy,
right.
Mostly cloudy. Then there was rain. Here we are at what, 2 o'clock maybe, 1:30?
1:30 about.
1:30. And the Skull Man, he jumped right in the car. I was surprised. He's ready to go.
Well, you could have seen him the other day when we took him out of the car to put him back on the truck. I think he was upset.
Yeah.
Because when I put him in the seat, he crossed his legs and just sat there like he was mad.
Yeah, he was having a little tantrum. So we're going to take you for a little walk around this place. I'm not going to video the whole thing, but I just want to give you a little idea of what we have here. It's a nice place. Would you come back again?
Yes, I would.
I would definitely come back here again. We pulled right in and fit. That's always exciting for me.
And if you look at these sites, we could have gone in that site.
Yeah, there's a lot of sites that we could have come in. These are all about the same depth, aren't they?
I think so.
You know, I mean, as you get down towards the end, they get just a little bit smaller. And then the one on the very end here is going this way instead of this way.
I was surprised that we got everything in. Max sat in the back on the side of the camper.
Yep.
And we got to put Rhodey in the front.
You know what's kind of cool about this place is, and you'd have to look at a map to see what I'm talking about, but these roads come in and then they kind of circle around, and the way they make them, is they're well-rounded. There's a good radius on it,
Yes.
right? You can get through there, no problem.
There's no problem.
We went down there by the dumpster and turned in. You'll see it in the video. We didn't have any problem. I go to some of these places, they're in absolute 90s. And, I don't get it. But they're older parks, I guess.
I
There are
do
a
have
lot
to.
of- Yeah,
I
go
do
ahead.
have to say I was a little apprehensive coming here because of the reviews we had. We're never going to fit in there. What's going to be
Yeah,
happening?
reviews, they're tough. You
You can
gotta
see
take
there's a
them
lot
with a
of
grain of
different
salt
sizes.
because if we stayed away from this, that was shame on us.
Oh, yeah.
Because of a few reviews. I guess there was more than a few though that were saying some things.
Yeah.
I've got
Don't
nothing
like it.
negative to say about the place, but we don't come in with high expectations either. But it's quiet.
And they were saying that the campsite sites were so close to each other. You could actually put your hand out and touch the other one. I don't
No,
see that.
they don't know close.
No, they don't.
Mesa
We've been in
Spirit's
close.
close.
We have been a couple of times
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, no, see, they all come in and they do this little loop
Mm-hmm.
around here. And it's kind of cool the way they're set up. They're all, like angled in and stuff.
Yep.
I like it. It is a lot of them that are back end that we probably could have gotten the trailer in, but we wouldn't have been able to have the truck on site.
No.
So we're going to take you down and show you the pool area.
The pool where
there's
they have a mini golf.
Yep.
And we'll go see what that's about. We did ride around here on our bikes.
Yep.
And that was pretty cool. Went all the way down and did every single loop.
And then I said, let's put the bikes away. It's going to rain. And it did.
It did. It
But
poured
it was
all day.
supposed to rain every day till we left. So I said, well, let's put them up before it starts pouring because it takes as long to put the bikes up as it does to put the car up, which
Yep.
neither one are really long, but it takes about half an hour. And if it's raining out, it's a pain in the butt. It makes it even worse. And we could have actually rode them today and then put them away. But there is a wall of water on its way up, so you can't
Yeah.
get too confused by the sun being out. I'm just thankful that it is. All right,
Yeah.
let's go down to the golf course.
Mini golf.
Let's go down to the mini golf. Looks like they have a hot tub. We didn't check any of this stuff out, so I say it looks like. And it looks like they're filling it up for the season, I guess. I don't know why it would be down, but I see water running in. And then they got some mini golf over here.
They got
And
shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
They have,
I saw
basketball.
horseshoes down where we are too.
Yeah, I just did that.
So,
They have the basketball court.
yeah, the basketball court over here. So you definitely have some things to do. I guess they leave the putters and stuff out here. I didn't ask anybody about anything. What is this, checkers?
Oh,
you think?
checkers, yeah. I didn't see that.
That's different. So, yeah, maybe if you wanted to give it a whirl, we're just out for a walk. We're just happy to be out of the camper walking around and show you a little more of the campsites here. So this is the little end circle, we'll call it, where you come down here.
These are the
turn.
A's.
This is the A's. So,
The sites are A, B, and C.
and what are we in? C.
We're in C.
C, yeah. So we're
So
down
this
here
is the
right
A.
And they got a little place here. I don't know anything about it. I did hear it's catch and release, but I don't know if there's anything in here. And, what you see is the same all the way around here, so I'm not going to bore you with that. I just thought I'd give you a little look at it. If you are thinking about coming over here, I would. I would come back again, and Sue feels the same way.
Yep, I do too.
I don't know what the cost is here per night if you're not a Thousand Trails member, which we are, so we didn't pay anything. So I don't know, is this a 50, 60,
Probably
45?
something like that, about 55 or something.
You'd have to look. It's the name
could
of
be
it
wrong.
is I had it too.
Harbor
Harbor
View.
Harbor
Thousand
View.
Trails. And you can't miss it because they got a big sign of Thousand Trails at the entrance.
And this is in Colonial
Beach, Virginia.
Beach, Virginia. So check it out if you're interested or if you're going to be in the area. I would definitely stay here. I thought it was worth it. I would stay here again, rather. And there's places we've been to that we can't say that about.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, I think that's going to do it for a little walk around, and we're heading out first thing in the morning. We're pretty much set. Hook up the truck. I'm going to drain my black tank today and flush it, And then in the morning, I just have my gray tank drain and the water to undo and the electric to undo, and make sure I got enough fresh water just for the ride over to the next place, which is about a 7-hour ride.
Yeah, about 7 hours.
They say 6. I say 7. We
So
never
we're gonna
do
take off in
it
the
on the
morning?
low side. Huh?
We're going to take out early in the morning. And
Now, this takes a small camper, so there are definitely places that are small. Keep that in mind. So make sure that you do tell somebody what size rig you have. Now, you know, small.
we've
small,
gotten into the habit of calling and talking to somebody and
which
telling
hasn't
them what we
always
have.
paid dividends, but most of the time it does.
And no, they said that we were fine over here. We may have to put the truck somewhere else.
Yep. So we knew that.
The guy the maintenance guy or whoever whatever he is here.
They're out picking up branches and stuff.
Still. But the guy who
From
came
yesterday.
over and took us to
Joe?
the site, Joe, that's right, Joe. He goes, you're not gonna have any problems.
Joe said, "You'll be fine. I've been doing this for 7 years," and he was absolutely right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Back to the site. Take off tomorrow morning.
Yes.